online and on air is 6 Easy Payments, but you know how long that's going to last? Another 15 minutes. And then things will start not being on 6 Easy Payments. So this is the time to do your shopping. Okay, we've got something great for the kids. It's from Cuddle Barn. This is a name that we know and we trust, and there's 3 different ones to choose from. That's the owl right there. We also have the dragon, and the newest member of this crew is the frog. And here to tell us all about it is Elizabeth Werner. She is a toy expert. She's been on the Today Show. She's been on The View. She's been all over the TV. But she's been here at QVC for longer than any place. So we love having you here, honey.
This place is home for me.
It's so true. This is really a cool thing because most of them, you know, you push and it'll like sing one song or something.
That's right.
This is actually reading.
That's right. So this is our Storytime Plush. So this is going to help your little ones settle themselves down for sleep time, but it's also going to inspire them to read and tell stories themselves. So inside of all 3 of these fun little characters are 4 lovely fairy tales. We all remember them from we were young, and they're actually going to read those fairy tales out loud. So when we squeeze their foot, oh, somebody turned him off. Hold on. He has to regenerate. When we squeeze their foot.
Hello there. I'm going to read you some of my favorite fairy tales. Are you ready? Let's get started. This one is called Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, a boy named Hansel and his sister Gretel lived with their father and stepmother in the woods. Their father was a poor woodcutter who loved them very much, but their stepmother was very mean and wanted to get rid of Hansel and Gretel.
Oh no.
One day, she secretly took them far into the woods and left them there. Hansel was a very smart boy.
So now a couple things I want you to notice. First of all, it's a child's voice that's telling the fairy tale, which is wonderful. It draws children in. Another thing, the eyes are lighting up because this is designed for story time. We want to make sure that they're enjoying nighttime and excited about nighttime. There's also beautiful instrumental music in the background.
I loved that.
Which is wonderful, yeah. So it adds a lot. So what I did is I just paused it by pushing this button right here on his little foot. If I push it again, it picks right up in that story where he left off.
Wow.
But what if we want to hear the other stories?
Yeah.
My kids always had their favorites, so can we find them? Well, we're going to push this button. I call it the fast forward button. My kids didn't know what that meant. But we'll push that, and then let's hear what happens.
Have you heard the story about the magic beans? It's called Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh.
Once upon a time, there lived a boy named Jack and his mother. They were very poor and owned nothing but a single cow.
So let's see what happens if we fast forward again.
Let's get to the next fairy tale about a young girl with some very long hair.
Oh, long hair.
It's called Rapunzel.
I love Rapunzel.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young girl named Rapunzel. She was raised by a witch who kept her locked up in a high tower with no door and only one window. For years,
let's push this button again. What other story?
Let's move on to another magical story.
Okay.
This one is about the ugly duckling.
Oh.
Once upon a time, there was an ugly duckling. He was very sad because he looked different from all his brothers and
what
sisters.
an important story.
They made fun of him and called him, how about another fantastic fairy tale?
Okay.
And that's the whole thing.
Let me tell you the story of Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Beauty.
Yes.
There once was a king and queen who wanted to have a baby for a
And
long
I'm going to put him here for a minute just to show you something. His head is moving. His body is moving. His mouth is moving. And his eyes, which we have bright lights in here, but when you see this at home, Wait till you see these eyes all lit up. So really, what he's doing when he turns his head is he's engaging your little one in story time. Maybe there's more than one child listening.
right.
Like for
Like the
someone that might have twins at home.
That's right.
You'll be reading that story to both of them.
You know what's interesting is obviously we read stories to our kids and to our grandkids, etc. But there are times when, like I know for myself with the twins, and I babysit them as often as I can.
Yes.
Give Alice some help. But
That's right.
you know, one might get upset about something, maybe because mommy left him with me, with Mimi or whatever. But all I have to do is pick up one of these
Yes.
and push the button.
Right.
And all of a sudden, it takes their attention from whatever's kind of upsetting them. And I just think it's so neat to have these. And they're so fascinated. And of course, the first thing the twins do is stick their finger in the mouth, you know, to see, well, why is that mouth moving?
Right.
But, you know, the thing is that we say this is for ages 2 and up.
Right.
But as long as they're supervised with younger children, like ours are 1.5, you know, they're just mesmerized by these things.
That's right. 10 minutes of story time. And
Yeah.
they're mesmerized by the movement, by the child's voice that they're going to hear, by the 5 engaging fairy tales that we all know and remember.
Yeah.
And whether you're choosing the dragon, the owl, or the frog, they all tell 10 minutes of stories.
Wow. And the stories, again, are
Are you
Hansel
ready?
and Gretel, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rapunzel, the Ugly Duckling, and Sleeping Beauty. And they're all just beautiful. If you want to buy more than one, here's the thing I want you to know. Listen carefully. These are normally $32.60. I didn't mention this earlier because I wanted you just to fall in love with these. But there has never been a better time to buy these because right now they're sale price $9 less than our QVC price. So for $23.71, that's a phenomenal price to get these that are going to read 5 stories to your kids or to your grandkids. So quickly pick up the phone. It's T35589. And thank you, Elizabeth.
Oh, goodness. Thank
really
you so much.
appreciate
It's
it
always
so much.
Great
My
to see you.
pleasure,
Enjoy
too.
those grandbabies.
And if you ever get that fog on the inside of your windshield, don't go away because I got just